breakfast. It's time for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. Ooh, It's breakfast time, y'all. Time, y'all. Time, y'all. Time, y'all. Oh, hey, y'all. I'm back in the kitchen. It's breakfast time. I got my shoulders covered, so let me go ahead and put on my apron. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Baby. Yes, here we are on Earth together. So yeah, today I am doing a double broadcast, YouTube Live and TikTok. It's been a minute since I've been on TikTok, because TikTok be all young, you know. I'm gonna give y'all a chance. One more chance. That's all I ask of you. I'll build your well for two. I'll make it up to you. But y'all know what I gotta do. I gotta moisturize. Come on, do it. Moisturize. Let's do it. Moisturize. Come on. These lips, y'all. Moisturize. Come on, moisturize. We gotta moisturize. Come on. What is going on? The thing is like, it's like, oh, got a mind of his own. Love has a mind of its own. It moves in its own circle, and it rolls where it belongs. All right. I see Roxanne is in the house. You know what? It is a good Earth, Wind, and Fire day. I'm actually right now watching a video. It's on pause. Larry Dunn's Musical Odyssey with Earth, Wind, and Fire. Now, I don't know if you checked out any of these videos on YouTube, Roxanne. First of all, Larry Dunn is a very funny guy. He's a keyboard player, music director for the band. So, you know, we don't always, he's surrounded by keyboards. We don't, at the live show, you don't get to see all this personality, but the guy's a funny dude. So, yeah, I'm checking that out right now. But that is a fine request, and I will get to that. But before I do that, y'all know we have a theory here on the Rick Younger Low Budget Morning Show that everything tastes better in the Rick Younger Show mug. Yeah, well, we are not ones to rest on our laurels, so we got to test that theory before we go any further. Oh, baby, before we go any further. Ooh, that good coffee. That coffee good as hell. You can't stop that coffee from being coffee. Wait a minute. Kadiatu Berry? Is that how you pronounce it, Kadiatu? Well, here's a shout out to you. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for being in the kitchen. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. Now, Roxanne has put in a request. She says it's an Earth, Wind, and Fire day, which I agree with her. La 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Smile, magic mirror, come and search my heart. Can you tell me what you see? There's 1,000 voices whispering songs, and you're the melody. So I imagine my heart with you. See what imagination can do. It's not hard to conceive. Love is the seed. Imagine you with me. Go ahead and ask your question. 2 kids. And as a matter of fact, that's one of my kids. This is a few years old, so this is her a couple years ago. Maloli, and I got Rory, who's my 16-year-old boy, and I'm the dog father of Hershey. Yes indeed, yes indeed, yes indeed, yes indeed. You're the dream I prayed would come along to make real my fantasy. Day and night you live inside my heart. You're the flame of love to me. So I imagine my heart with you. See what imagination can do. It's my heart to conceive love's ecstasy. Imagining you, imagining me, the beauty we both can see. Oh, 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 all right. That's Earth, Wind, and Fire, Imagination. Imagination by Earth, Wind, and Fire off their Spirit album, which was released in 1976. Philip Bailey on lead vocals. So I'm so glad to have y'all in the kitchen. So y'all probably wondering, well, what's the rest, Ricky? What's the rest? So what? What's the rest, Ricky? What's the rest? So what? A round of applause. Check that out. A round of applause. So yeah, I'm making omelette, something new. I'm gonna call this the kitchen sink omelet because I've been throwing everything in there but the kitchen sink. Kitchen sink, how come I get a shout out and I'm not included? Yeah, well, you know, just be glad that you are a part in some way, kitchen sink. So yeah, I'm making an omelet. Let me show you what I got going on. I got the sausage, I got the bacon, I got the tomatoes, the mushrooms, the peppers, the cheddar cheese, the Swiss cheese, that's right, double meat, double cheese, and spinach. Hallelujah, spinach. Looking back on when I was a little nappy-headed boy just this morning. And my only worry was for Christmas what would be my toy. Even though it sometimes would not bring it back, but if you were happy with the joy that they would bring. Bam! 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 Horns hitting. Horns and bam! Ba-da-da! Ba-da-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-doo-da! Get away! So you say you're trying, but you just can't find the pleasure. People around ya, give you pressure. Try to resist all the hurt that's all around. If you taste that, it will haunt ya. So come, take me by the hand. We'll leave this troubled land. I know we can, I know we can, I know we can, I know we can. So how is it in your part of the world? The reason I ask this question is because here in New York City, yesterday it got up to about a high of 89, 90 degrees. Today it's going up to a high of 83. But we are going to be coming up on some days where we get into getting it to 100 degrees. On Tuesday, it's going to be 101 degrees. I'm not talking heat index. I'm talking 101 degrees. I don't know that heat index. If there is a heat index, it might be even more. Hot as air, hot as hell. Hotter than the lava when it comes from the ground. Hotter than the gold that is so downtown. Hotter than the kettle when it whistles the sound. Hotter than Odell's before they closed it down. Right from the Odell's? Had no illin in hell. There's no chillin' in hell. Only illin in hell. No witcher time trying to find a wishing well. Yeah. Yeah, took a Baltimore people a little Odell shout out. I never went to Odell's. I'm one of the people, I might ride out, hang outside. I've never really been a big club person. You know, I was never a big club person because I like to be in environments where I can talk. You can hear me. I don't want to have to scream over the music. And I only like to dance at intervals. I will dance. I will get down for about 5 minutes. Once that feeling in here starts to happen where you got a little pain up in, I got to stop. So for me, a party is more about hanging out and talking. So I've always was good for being outside of the actual room where the music was and just hanging out. That's my thing. You know what the Odell's either? We got Baltimore people up on TikTok, Roxanne, my sister Robin, and she's like, I never know Odell's either. Now, do y'all remember Giovanni's? That was up around, is that Park Circle? Right there where Park Heights and Ricestown meet, and then up in that little shopping center, there was a disco called Giovanni's. I went to a kiddie disco there once. I remember I had on my blue three-piece suit sans jacket, so it was 2 pieces of the 3-piece. I had 2/3 of a 3-piece suit on. You know, and I tell y'all every time I sing the song, I thought it was bald-headed woman, bald-headed woman. Oh, baby, bald-headed woman for me. And I'm not gonna lie, I have always loved a woman with a short natural. I had an ex-girlfriend, I was with her for years, she had a short natural. Something about being able to grab a woman and getting a good handful of skull. You know, get a handful of skull. In a loving way, of course. Handful of skull. How you gonna get away from these kisses if I got a handful of skull? Don't worry, you got long hair, I still get up there and get a handful of skull. Handful of skull. Oh yeah, girl, close your eyes, let that rhythm get into you. Got a handful of skull. Yeah, don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can. Boom, 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 boom. Robin, did you just do a head palm when I said handful of skull? Relax your mind. Lay back and groove with mine. You got to feel that heat popping. We can ride the boogie. Tell that beat of love. I wanna rock with you all night. Dance you in today. I'm gonna dance you right in today, girl. You thought you just, I'll dance you right in today. You be like, I didn't even know it was daytime. Yeah, I danced you right in today, girl. I do it again. I do it. But anyway, I digress. It's time. I should probably start this breakfast. All this talk. What about the brothers? People like, what about the brothers? What about me? It's always Richie. What about me? That's a little La Bamba shout out. Said I want to get breakfast started. I got to get. Said I want to get handful of skull. Handful of skull. Yeah. I didn't want to get a little handful of skull. You know. Y'all know that's intimate when you grab a handful of skull. It's not one-sided. I love when a woman runs her fingers through my afro. Let me run my fingers through your dreadlocks, your afro, your coily. Woo, girl. Don't play with me. Don't play with my emotions. Yeah, touch my head. That's serious business. Serious business. We're going to have a serious conversation. Now you done grab my head. You done make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love and walk away. You got to stay now. You got to stay. I got trauma from being left in my early relationship. So you got to stay. Baby, won't you just stay? Woo, for a little while. Baby, won't you just stay? Ooh. Forget about yesterday. I'm sorry I love you. Left you crying. Since you've been gone, I've been all alone. For all of my tears, you know they left me drowning. Please, baby, I'm begging for you to stay at home. The breakfast is going to start. Roxanne, you right. I gotta get this breakfast started. Let me go ahead and turn on it. Can you feel the heat? I turn on the fire. But feel me, woo, woo, woo. I want to feel the fire. Yeah. He's like, just in case you wasn't sure, he go, yeah. Don't you try to play with my emotions, Smokey. Playing with my emotions. I don't want to lose your love. I don't want to lose your love. I don't want to lose your love. Yeah, the emotions. That just make me happy and make me smile with me. Never ever will I feel discouraged. 'Cause I love so tenderly, demonstrating love and affection, whoop, whoop, that you give so openly, yeah. I like the way you make me feel about you, baby, but the whole world to see. Whoa, whoa, come on, y'all. You got the best of my love, whoa, whoa, yeah. You got the best of my love, whoa, whoa. You got the best of my love, whoa, whoa. You got the best of my love, baby, demonstrated. What's up, coffee mama? My love doesn't mean me. Love doesn't touch me in a beautiful way. Oh, deep in my heart, you are the key. Me for you, you for me. Oh. Are y'all going do-do-do-do? My love, baby. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, we got a little sizzle going on. Look at that red peppers, a little sizzle. Sizzle. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the shrooms. This omelet, I feel this omelet is gonna be a thick one. I'm just feeling it's got some mad ingredients, and it's, you know, the size of the pan is gonna make all these ingredients have to be in a small place, in a tight fix. Spit it. The Emotions also were on Boogie Wonderland with Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's ooh, yeah. Boogie Wonderland, ooh, yeah. Midnight creeps so slowly into hearts of men who need more than they get. They like deals a bad hand to a woman who has made too many bets. The mirror stares you in the face and says, baby, it don't work. You say your prayers, no, you don't care. You dance and you her. That's, ooh, yeah. Boogie Wonderland. All right, adding the spinach. I chase my vine, no drifter, Boogie Wonderland. I find romance when I start to dance in Boogie Wonderland. I find romance when I start to dance. All the love in the world can be wrong. All the need to be loved can be wrong. All the records are playing and my heart keeps saying, Boogie Wonderland, Wonderland. Oh, that's ooh, yeah. Boogie Wonderland, ooh, yeah, yeah. That's Boogie Wonderland. All right, look at it. We got the spinach, the mushrooms, and the peppers. Now, for those who are new to the Rick Young, the Low Budget Morning Show, I want y'all to know it's an interactive experience. So if you got any requests, let it be known. I take requests. So here's how the requests work. So there is, I will, if you give a request, I'll try my best to do the song you request. If I don't know that song, I will try to do a song by that artist. If I don't know a song by that artist, I will try to do a song in the genre of the song you requested. Also, with the possibility that I will go and learn the song you want so that the next time you come in, I will have it ready for you. You know, I'm a giver, you know. Compliment what she does. Send her roses just because. If it's violins she loves, let them play. Dedicate her favorite song and hold her closer all night long. Love her today by 100 ways. So, I don't know if y'all are aware of this. From time to time, I have friends who reach out to me for advice. I don't, it's like, I don't know. I must be wise in some ways because I have friends who are very wise and smart people who reach out to me from time to time to ask me questions about things. Get my input. They want words of wisdom, insight. And I have a friend of mine, yours, and he a lot of times will ask me relationship advice. Y'all might say, Rick, what makes them think you would have relationship advice? Well, it's a couple things. Those of you who don't know, some of you may know. I know some of you do know. I used to be on the Today Show for like 10 years on a relationship segment called Guys Tell All. And my angle has always been, I know a lot of stuff from having made mistakes. So I can help you avoid the mistakes that I made. But yes, So anyway, I had a conversation with a friend just yesterday, and one of the things I actually quoted James Ingram from the song 100 Ways. I know a lot of times people, I find this happens for both men and women. This whole thing of trying to figure out what someone means by something. You know, it's so much trying to interpret behavior. And it's so much of, you know, like they say, people showing you their representative. So what I mean by that is that people are so busy not wanting to show, you know, for lack of a better term, show vulnerability. Like, I like her, but I don't want to, you know, behave in a way that would turn her off because I'm too desperate, this, that, and the other thing. And I always think back to what James Ingram said in Found 100 Ways. Being cool won't help you keep a love warm. It'll just blow your only chance, you know? Being cool won't help you keep a love warm. It'll just blow your only chance. Take the time to open up your heart. That's the secret of romance. Yeah, it's like all of that being cool. Like, because I'm like this. At this point in my life, I'm not being cool no more. I'm like, you got a problem with my vulnerability, my being open and letting you know how I feel, then, you know, I'm not the person for you, because that's how I'm going to continue to be. There's no need for me to start off by hiding it. Like, okay, finally you like me. Okay, now I'm going to show myself. Nope, I'm showing. I'm going to show early. That way, if you got a problem with that, you don't like it, you don't like my open style of loving, then, you know, cool. You're probably a very good person. There's a lot of people. It's just because two people are good people don't mean that they should be together. Sometimes it's like your styles don't match. Your love styles don't match. And then you're like, you know what? But she look good. Yeah, I know. People be looking good. It's so easy to want to be with somebody because they look good. Meanwhile, you don't even really like them. You just want to look good to your friends because, man, Rick be having some fine-ass women. I'm like, I need to know how you gonna make me feel when it's just you and me, because guess what? We spend a lot of time trying to find people that will meet the approval of other people in our lives. And I'm like, reminds me of what my uncle said to me when right before I got married. And I was, it was the world famous Guess Who's Coming to Dinner type of situation. I never, you know, I didn't date. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my omelet ready for a flip. Sorry. I'm sorry. What did I do wrong? All right, here comes the flip. Oh, yeah. I think we did it. We did it. Oh, this is a thick one. Okay, so I remember that my uncle was like, do you like her? He said, then F us. He didn't say F, but I'm only saying F because I'm doing TikTok today, and so often on TikTok I get thrown off, and I don't know if F will get me thrown off. But anyway, because here's the thing. We're always so concerned about what other people think about who we are going out with. And when you're in a serious relationship, guess what? You spend more time with that significant other than any other person. I know you love your mama and your daddy, your brothers and sisters, cousins optional. But it's like, when you are an adult, you don't even see, like, maybe if you live in the same town with your parents, you see them on a regular basis. But a person like myself who lives out of town from my parents, I might see my mother once a month, on a good month. But there's sometimes I might not see her for, sometimes 2 months ago. But do you know what that means? That means that in a year I see my mother 12 days. Let's round it up. Let's say I go see my mother once a month and I see her for 2 days once a month. Okay, that's 24 days that I see my mother out of 365. When you are an older person, especially if right now I live by myself and with my kids part-time. Sometimes my kids are here, sometimes they're not. So for me, someone that I'm dating, I'm probably, if I'm really in a serious relationship, I'll probably see the person I'm dating every day I don't have my kids. So let's just say that I average seeing my kids half of the week. So let's say that's 3.5 days a month that I would see my significant other. 3.5 days a week. So 3.5 days a week out of 52 weeks, 3.5 times 52, let's hear that. So that's 0.5 times 52 is 26. And 3 times 52 is 156. So you do the math. 156 plus 26. So, still seeing my significant other. I'm just doing round off math, Roxanne. Roxanne, obviously, it's like I ain't. See, Roxanne who's now, making you use your poly brain. But you see what I did there? I broke it down, and I was able to come up with, with the numbers. But yeah, so. Or you can just do 365 divided by 2. So I think that's what it winds up coming out to. Because if you do 3.5 days a week, that's half the days of the week. So we just do one. See, poly brain worrying. Moral of the story is you're going to see your significant other more than you're probably going to see many family members that you love to death. You're close to them. And your friends who you type with, it's like you still, once you get into a serious relationship, you see them more. So you can't worry about, like especially, plus once you get to be our age, you can't be as picky. You can't be like, man, I like her, but she got a big stomach. I'm like, you got a big stomach. You're like, look at you. You can't complain about, look at yourself. You're like, man, I don't know, man. She fatter than she was in high school. In high school, she was this, that, and now look at her. But you need to remember the memory, because but let me show y'all this. Look at this. Look at this. It's nice and thick. I was 37 when I got married. Yeah. Take a tit. Yeah. So yeah, I waited. I know that I had family members wondering if I was ever going to get married. Probably a few of them was wondering, do you think Whitney's gay? You think Whitney might be gay? He ain't got married. As, because I don't know why people think that if you're not married, you got to be gay. Maybe you just don't want to be married. Maybe you ain't find the right person to marry, All right. So yes, y'all. But it's it's time for cleanup. So if you got a request, let it be known. Let it be known, man. I digressed a little bit on that particular topic, but sometimes, just sometimes, doesn't have time to see every little boy and girl, because the world is so big. Bless the child who has no tin soldier, no brass drummer boy to put to bed. He will still grow wiser and older, loving one more ragdoll instead. He won't have a cotton dolly. Mickey Mouse won't come to his house. Hold that rag out to your heart. Nothing can destroy the beauty one child finds in one small toy. I gotta scroll back up. I see that I missed a comment on Tizzy. Gotta dry my hands. You know, they just scrolling. Am I missing? I saw something. Now I can't see it. Sicario, Jamario. I don't know a damn thing about it. Never thought that. Just thought you were busy. Well, see, you know me. But, you know, people be getting all, you know, they're like, you know, people be having all kinds of ideas, Robin, you know. I also got that because it's funny because there were a few people who had something who thought I might be gay because I wasn't running through all the girls at church. I was like, well, you know, I just choose not to date here in the church because you break up and then now y'all in church here, or somebody got to go. Like, you know, I don't want to be a stumbling block. I don't want to make somebody feel they can't come to church no more. So yeah, I didn't do a lot of dating in my church. And you know, every once in a while I bring it. I think I brought a girl to church a couple of times. The only thing is that because I was always doing something at church, it was always like, so I bring somebody to church and they go sit somewhere away from me. Oh, I gotta go sit on the front row because I'm a junior deacon. Or I gotta go sit on the choir because I'm in the choir. You know, meanwhile, my girl out there just sitting without me. We could have done this without going to church together that Sunday. You know. So here we are. On earth together, it's you and I. You know, it is a good general rule of thumb to not be running all the women in the church anyway. It's like, yeah. You shouldn't be able to look up on the choir and see all your ex-girlfriends. The whole alto section is all your exes. That shouldn't be able to do that for someone. Yeah, it's like, but yeah. So guess what I'm gonna have with my That's right. An omelet with a watermelon on the side. So today I'm gonna continue with Operation Cleanup. Yeah. You know, when you decide you're gonna go through and just really clean up, I'm telling you, Robin, when you came up here last summer, that was very helpful. Also, by the way, today marks a year since I lost a loved one last June 20th. My girlfriend at the time was killed in a traffic accident, and so today marks a year. It's a very strange feeling day. Like, you know, so aware of it. I feel like, you know, we'll see how my day goes. But so far right now, it's kind of like just a lot of, you know. But anyway, so yeah, it's been a year. So my apartment has kind of been a mess for like a year. I know, right? The year goes by fast. And so yeah, it's like, here's the thing. I'm a generally happy person, but I can tell that it's been a year that a year where my down times can be kind of very down. Like I find that when I am not like busy moving, like if I'm at home alone, I find myself spending a lot of time just laying on the couch, sometimes in the dark, a lot of times in the dark. so, um, so it's like I see it in my lack of motivation to do things I don't want to do. Now, like if I got a show, I'm up, I'm excited. If I'm gonna do breakfast, you guys get me up, I'm excited. But like if I am sitting around, like if it's menial and tedious things that I have to do, like, oh man, I gotta get to my car inspected. That's something that feels like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to. I get it done, but every time those types of things, like, oh man, I need to. What do I need to do? I gotta get it. Like my passport expired, and instead of getting it done before it expired, I just kept going. Oh yeah, I'll do it. Then eventually it expired. I finally did the paperwork like a couple of weeks ago, so now I'm waiting for it to be sent to me. But it was like little things like that where it's like, I mean, renewing a passport isn't fun, but it's not hard to do. But the lack of motivation to do those types of things, of course, getting up to for my kids and stuff like that, that keeps me going. So it has its ups and downs, and I have lots of wonderful people in my life. I have love in my life, but it's the downtimes that can be hard. And it's also like it's hard, but in a way that you don't realize until you really examine your downtime. So like while I'm chilling in the house and I'm just like, I do this a lot. Those are moments where I like, oh yeah, I guess yeah. So yeah, it's now. I know that I have friends who have experienced loss of a loved one in that way. Since I wasn't married, I am not considered to be a widower. I'm considered to be a surviving partner. But I looked up all the terms and everything. I was, did the therapy, all that. But yeah, so everybody does it different. But the surviving partner journey varies for different people. But yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Y'all are saying some wonderful things. Like Coffee Mama said, so sorry for your loss. I'm sure she would want you to do something nice for yourself. That she would reach out if you want to talk it through. Roxanne, it's a day to smile for what you did get to share. That is, yeah, and that is one of the things that that I do carry with me. It's like it feels like it was like a whirlwind relationship in the sense that we found each other. We were having a great time, and then she's gone. But one of the things I do carry with me is the last day I saw her, we had such a good time. And she said, we actually said to each other, this is the best day ever. And this was like, and you know what, we went, the last day we saw each other, we went to a farmer's market and got this, Cooper's Daughter Bourbon, Black Walnut. Whiskey's finished in black walnut syrup barrels. So that's why I want to get another one of these bottles. So yeah. Well, anyway, people, let me show you one last time this delicious breakfast of mine. Lady, love me one last time. Say you love me. Love me, lady. Yeah, Mommy Curls did not come in today because she's a principal, she's working. But the other night, she and I went live on her account. So we're going to have to do that again. And y'all make sure that y'all catch us at Mommy Curls on TikTok. I think it's just, yeah. Oh, but anyway, gotta get out of here, y'all, because I gotta eat this breakfast. It looks delicious. I can't wait. So gotta get out of here. Y'all know how we do. We started it back in the day. We've kept it going. That's why we've been speaking positive things into our lives, saying things as though they are, even if they're not that way yet, because we are constantly on that journey. So, for example, my positive affirmations: I am Rick Younger, world famous leading man, award-winning actor, groundbreaking comedian, Broadway star, and legend. And I get paid very, very well to do what I do. But it's not enough just saying. I gotta get up, get out, and do the things to make it a reality. So figure out who you are and what you're gonna do and make it happen. So I want to thank y'all for coming in and showing me the love and allowing me to show the love to you. But more importantly, I want you to take the love we've gathered here today and I want you to go out and spread it. Spread it like Nutella, like butter, like cream cheese, whatever you spread. Vegemite, jam and or preserves, mayonnaise and or mustard. All right, let's do this. Spread love, ba ba da da ba ba do do do. Spread love. The truth is now the skies are sad. Love could open any door. Oh, but I wish we had much more. Love is what we need. Bang, bang. Y'all know where to find me, right? I'm at Rick Younger. I'm on Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube.com/Rick Younger. Go subscribe. Facebook.com/Rick Younger page. Go like that. Or Google me. I'm the first 6 to 12 pages on Google. Yes. Also, go click on the link in my bio. My recent podcast appearance on It's Broadway, Bitch podcast with Casey Balsham is right there at the top of my link tree. If you're in Baltimore on Sunday, my band, the Powell Younger Project, will be performing at Bread and Circuses in Towson. It's a restaurant in Towson, Bread and Circuses Bistro in Towson. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you got any questions, hit me up. Hit me up. It's time to say goodbye for now. We'll have our second time around. But before you go, there's something I want to say. Everything's not what it seems. There's a stronger force behind the scenes. He's in our lives every day. He's right there when we call. In him is where my strength lies. I lift my eyes beyond the sky. 'Cause only he can save my life and only he can hear my cry. I want to thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud. I sing it all day. This song is my prayer I give to only you. I know it can't compare to a gift from you. You gave me your love. You gave me your son. Now I say amen.